Somebody got a haircut. John, you've never had it cut that short. I don't like it that short. I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't like it that short. She's down to the scalp right there.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I like the gray.
Well,
Don't get it cut that short again.
Give it a few days, it'll be there.
Hey guys!
Hey guys!
How are y'all? We are getting started out late today. That's a cute house. Look how neat. They got the tin roof. We're fixing to have a new roof put on our house. This Thanksgiving, we will have been there 17 years. Now, mind you, you get a 30-year roof. Of course, we got hail damage. How many years ago?
It's actually been 7 years ago. No, really 8 years ago.
Oh, 8 years ago, that's right. We got hail damage and we kind of patched it. And so it is time to put a new roof. So we live in a bungalow style house, and we know that the tin roof, it's actually not tin, it's metal to look like tin, right?
Split hairs if you want to. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we put galvanized tin on Mother's house, right? The cheap stuff.
It's the same metal.
Oh, it's the same thing?
It's just some of it's silver. I don't really think the quality of tin is never what it was back in the day. But
Well,
it's a metal roof.
we've talked about putting a metal roof on. And then we have dimensional shingles right now, which I love the look of it. But the metal roof is 2.5 times more than the shingles. And I'm saying
That's going with a standing seam, no screws exposed roof. That's what she's talking about. And it's really
standing seam,
just
no
a little
screws
bit.
exposed.
Yeah. If we went with a regular screw down roof, it was only like 15% more. But
then they say in about 10 years that some of the screws can start working out.
said there'll be maintenance.
There'll be maintenance, where the other one there's not. But y'all, 2.5 times more. Plus, he's wanting to get his garage built. Plus, he's high dollar. I'm telling you, I'm not near as high dollar as he is. I work too.
You do?
Yes. I have a YouTube career, you know.
Make sure we file those W-2s this year when we go to our taxes.
All $200.
Gross earnings on that.
I worked. That's what I said.
You worked.
I did. I worked hard for my money. You know I did. I worked hard for my money. You know I did.
You sure did.
I did. I did. I worked like a dadgum workhorse.
She worked hard for her money.
I never know the words. Anyway, how did we get started talking about the roof? We got to put a new roof on.
We passed a house with a tin roof.
Oh yeah, we passed a house with a tin roof. So, but we are driving up to North Alabama again, about an hour and a half away. And
we went to Fifi about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we went to 5. Oh, and let me tell you about the day we went to Vintage Pickin. I am so sorry that I did not show you what I bought. But when I do my Christmas tour from Hobby Lobby, which I know I should have already done it, but I'll show you. But it was so hot when we got back in the car, and it was registering 94 degrees. But you got to realize how much humidity we have in Alabama too. And it's 86 degrees right now. I mean, that's cool for us. But John and I have been out working. Boy, tin roofs are popular up here. Don't you look everywhere? I got them.
Just the way it is.
Just the way it is, baby. But I will show you what I got at 5. But we're going to North Alabama up to Gunnersville. And I have some subscribers in Gunnersville. So, hey, we're going to eat at the top of the river.
Shout out to the Gunnersville folks.
Yes. Going to eat at the top of the river. We ate us some peanuts a while ago. Have I told you about this drink? I can't remember. I think I have. Clear American water. 0 sugar, 0 caffeine, 0 calories, 0 sodium. It just sounds too good to be true, because whenever anything is normally good that I like, it's bad for me. But these literally have helped me get off sodas. I had a Diet Mountain Dew last Sunday, and this is Saturday, and that's been the last soda that I had. And we were going to the kids' ball games, and I ate some peanuts, and I got one. But these, if you don't drink these, and you love sodas, and you need the carbonation, these are wonderful. Dollar General carries them under Clover Valley, I think is the brand name on it. But this is Clear American, and I love them. And I had drank about half of this one this morning, and then that stop sign has got lights around it. Never seen that before. But anyway, so we're going to Gunnersville. I'm going to show y'all my new shoes. Squirrel. Aren't these cute? They look like Birkenstocks, but they're not. I got them at Shoe Department, and they had this gold finish. Aren't they cute? I can actually wear these. And they had them in brown, and they are very comfortable. They really feel good on my feet. So that's a squirrel, one of my squirrel moments. But I will tell you that the fall home tour should be up hopefully this week. We got the front porch decorated, and that's what I was waiting on. The house has been decorated 2 weeks, hasn't it? Yeah. And so fall is not near as hard to decorate as Christmas is. But these people...
She didn't tote them pumpkins and hay bales neither.
or the containers from downstairs.
Yes.
He does all the heavy lifting. But I do all the decorating. Look what a pretty pasture. Wish I could turn y'all around, but if I turn you around, it's going to mess it up. But it is such pretty country up here.
Let me tell you. Pulled over off the side of the road coming back about 2 weeks ago. Bought me 2 watermelons straight out of the field.
He did. And
them things wasn't up to pure heaven.
They were the best watermelons that we've probably ever eaten.
Some good stuff.
And you're not supposed to eat a lot of watermelon on Trim Healthy Mama because it has a lot of natural sugar in it. It'll spike your sugar, but
I only ate about 3 or 4 ounces of it.
I only ate about 30 or 40 ounces of it.
You ate about 1 whole watermelon.
No, I didn't eat a whole watermelon, but I ate over half of a watermelon.
But we had it for Bible study that night.
They loved it. And then we cut the other one up and took it to the boys. And that Riggs, he'll walk around holding that watermelon, eating it, and it dripping out of his hands. But he's just like his daddy. He don't want to have anything nasty on him. When he eats something, you know, he wants his hands cleaned immediately. Yeah, he'll look at it like, ooh, what's on my hand?
Sticky.
Last night he had some gummies, and he's like, so we kept him a little while Rhett and his mommy went to a birthday party at a little racetrack.
We're all over the place, aren't we?
We are.
Next time I'm stopping up there, that guy grows sweet potatoes. Told me he sold about 10,000. Yes, I said 10,000 bushel.
Yes, I said.
It's a little much, but. And I asked him what he got for a bushel, and of course, this is going to be wholesale. No, I was going to buy some.
Oh, okay.
And he's got his roadside market, and he told me if he wasn't there, just he had a cash box and put it in it.
Dang, you can't do that hardly anywhere anymore.
He just told me to stop by there and get it.
Are we going by his house?
Yeah.
We can have sweet potatoes.
Well, that's what
we don't need a bushel.
$12 a bushel. I guess that was wholesale. And he does 10,000 bushels. That's $120,000 for sweet potatoes. And that's his part-time job. Not counting.
Dang, you need to get you a sweet potato field.
Yeah, did you see his tractor?
Did he have a big one?
A lot of land, big tractor. And then he
that would be a lot of land to grow that many sweet potatoes.
And then, of course, he has to hire help to wash and clean them and dig them and all that.
Yeah.
They plow them up, but they still have to.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we're back to her now.
But those pumpkins were pumpkins.
We've been putting
out pumpkins this morning. Those watermelons were delicious. The boys loved them, and I did too. I still lost And we need a Trim Healthy Mama update. I haven't given one. I don't think I gave one last week, maybe. Well, anyway, last week I lost a pound, which put me at 8. And then yesterday, isn't that a cute house there? Look at that, how cute.
Everything about it's cute.
It is.
Garage,
it's adorable. Playhouse.
Yeah.
Then yesterday, I had lost a whole 6 ounces, which is almost a pound, but I told him, I just put 0 in my book, because I'm going from pound to pound. I'm not going to count ounces. So I kind of, and it wasn't the watermelon, because that was 2 weeks ago when I had all the watermelon.
You maintained that week.
No, I lost a pound that week. Oh, this past week.
6 ounces.
Yeah, I'm just going to count it as maintaining. John and I are telling a big difference in our clothes, and even though, I mean, I still have all this under here, but I can tell a difference even in my face. And John has lost 4? 5 now? Oh, you're catching up with me. We're losing slow, and if you know anything about weight loss, you know that they say that slow weight loss is the best. And the thing is, we're not feeling deprived. We are eating. Yeah, there's other things we'd like to eat.
Right, like we're going top of the river and we're probably going to have the blackened fish versus the fried.
We always got the fried, and we're going to eat.
Rather have fried catfish.
Yeah, and we're going to eat the blackened. And they bring you out a big pound of cornbread, which we're not going to be able to eat.
But
and
we are going to partake of the coleslaw.
The slaw, and they give you pickled onions, which is so good. So, you know, I mean, it's just, that's the way it is. And we're eating good. I fixed, in the recipe book, it's called Greek Addictive Chicken, I believe is what it was called. Addictive Greek Chicken or something. Y'all, it is so good. Let me tell you about it.
Why don't you tell me about it?
I'm going to tell y'all about it. You take chicken breast. You get boneless chicken breast. And spray like a baking sheet. And I even put full on mine. Spray it with coconut spray. Coconut oil. And then you butterfly your chicken breast. You know, just cut them almost and then just lay them back. Then you saute minced garlic in butter. And when you saute that minced garlic, you use a whole, I think it was like 20 ounces of fresh spinach. And then you pour that spinach in. Well, you know, I poured like half of a bag and it started wilting down. You know, it wilts down to almost nothing. And then you take that spinach with that garlic and spread that on one side of your chicken. And then you take crumbled feta cheese and put over the top of that. And then you put mozzarella cheese over the top of that. Close your chicken up, and you use salt and pepper in your spinach too. But close that up. Salt and pepper the top of your chicken real good, and add some paprika to the top of your chicken. Was it good or what, babe?
Oh, it was
so good. As a matter of fact, I may fix that again this week. I'd like to have that again. And then I made slaw, and I was supposed to make it with apple cider vinegar and some sweetener. Well, when I got home, my vinegar was distilled vinegar. So I just used some pickle juice and mayonnaise, and I'd already cut up a fresh tomato in it, fixed it like that, but still it was almost nothing with that. It was a great meal. It was really good. Potatoes.
Sweet potatoes right there.
Remember how much a box of them is?
$12 is what I told you.
Oh, well, a box is a bushel?
Yeah. Those are bushel boxes.
I bet you they'd be good though.
I know they would.
But that's a lot of sweet potatoes though.
Well, we know a lot of people.
He's got it set down on a roadside stand, just like he said.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't steal in Coleman like they do everywhere else.
Well, I'm sure it's a lockable cash box. It's probably welded up in a piece of pipe, and you'd have to have a torch or something to get into it. But I'm sure he's got a little drop box.
Well, I mean, people could stop and just take the sweet potatoes and not pay for them.
Well, that is true.
And they might choke on them
too. They could have got all them sweet potatoes.
And they could choke on them while they're eating
That's
too.
Right. And if they wasn't right with Jesus, they could go somewhere too.
Where it's hot. A lot hotter than what it was at Vintage Pickin the other day.
Would you rather pay your $12?
I ain't stealing nothing. Boy, they don't get no more country than that, is it? I ain't stealing nothing.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna steal nothing. To my knowledge, I have stolen one time. To my knowledge. I was in the 7th grade.
Oh, is that dollar you stole?
And there was a dollar laying on somebody's desk, and there was nobody around. And I just went by and I picked that dollar up and I took it. And I went to my desk, and absolutely conviction took over me. I was the most miserable person in the world. And some kind of distraction happened before they noticed that it was gone, and I got up and I put that dollar back on that desk. So,
just kidding.
Just kidding. I was just looking at it. They never knew I took it. They never knew I put it back. But I'm here to tell you, I do not know how people steal things, but they do.
Well, they don't have that little thing called conviction.
Or either they've already done so much that they can't hear their conviction anymore. But I'm telling you, I was a miserable little person. And I don't see how a person goes into a store and picks up something that doesn't belong to them and steal it.
And then there's people like celebrities that do it just out of, you know, it's the excitement of getting it.
Well, it's not exciting to me.
Yeah, they think
I would be like scared to death. Oh, cotton!
Cotton.
Oh, man, I wanted to show them a cotton field. Y'all may not ever seen a cotton field. Y'all look at the cotton field.
Raise it up high.
How pretty. Slow down. You got people behind you. Are y'all stealing cotton? Oh, I take that back. We have borrowed cotton before. Here's one over here on this side. Let you see that.
It goes way back over in there too.
It goes way back. A lot of cotton up here. I think the cotton fields are so pretty. It's just pretty country up here. Look, I talked to a couponing girl a while ago, and she said, "Are the clouds beautiful where y'all are today?" And I said, "Yes, they are. They're gorgeous. Look at those big old clouds." Look how pretty. They're closed right now, but we've already bought our stuff. But let me take you over here and show you these pretty pumpkins. Look how pretty. Fall is my favorite time of year. Wow. I like some of the color on these. Are these not gorgeous? They've got some gorgeous pumpkins. Look at all the different colors, guys. They've got cream. They got cream colored ones. Never seen the cream. I want you to look at those. Never seen that color. Look at the brown. Oh man. $7.95 for that great big one. That's not too bad, is it? Oh, see, they got $7.95 on the little teal green ones. Yeah, these are pretty.
Yeah, look at these pumpkins. These things are $35.
Whoa. I'm not going to pay no $35.
Heck no.
And these are $12.95, and you got yours for how much?
$5.88.
$5.88. Walmart?
Yep.
Yeah, we got some good deals at Walmart. Look at these. Look at these great big old white ones. I love the white ones. Yep. These are cute.
That's the ones I said we need just a couple like
Yeah,
these.
we do need a couple of those to go on top of
I'm
what
not
we're
stealing
doing.
any of those.
No, we're not going to steal none. No. Look at these pretty trees. I'd like to have one of those. Oh, and I told you I'd like to have one of these to let it grow up big Christmas tree, but it's a dwarf. Y'all, I love mums and pumpkins. We got some good our mums are not quite bloomed out, but that means they'll be prettier longer. And here's some limelights over here. Look how beautiful. Does that not scream fall? Okay. Aren't they pretty? That was
look out through here.
I know. Gosh, they got a bunch. Okay, I know this video's already been long. I might have to separate this. Yes, because I want to ask y'all one thing, and then I'm gonna get off here.
Them or me? They can't answer you.
Yes, they can in the comments.
Oh, can they?
John and I, the 3rd week of October, want to take a fall excursion. Now, we looked last night about going on to New York, but we love fall so much, and we love the fall foliage. So I need some of you.
And it's hard to grab your camera, get on an airplane, and, you know, pull over and start videoing stuff.
It's true. It's true. So I need some of you that live in Kentucky, Ohio River Valley. Tell us where to go for a fall excursion. Tell us a good destination. We've been to Biltmore. We've been to Asheville, North Carolina. Beautiful.
We've been to Mammoth Cave up there.
Yeah, we've been to Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. We have not been to the Ark, though. That would be a good stop if we go that direction, because we're in Alabama and heading north. You're going to go up through Tennessee and then to Kentucky.
We've been all over Tennessee.
Does Ohio have beautiful foliage?
We love rolling mountains and lakes.
Rolling mountains and lakes and scenery and fall foliage. We're planning on leaving the weekend of the 3rd week of October and actually being gone the 4th week of October. So I need some of you to make some recommendations where to go. On the YouTube channel 2 Orchids, they went to some big fall place that had flowers and some kind of farm. I can't remember the name of it, in Ohio. I'm not sure what area they're from.
We want a driving location too.
Yeah, a driving location, yes. Yeah, we're not, if we don't do the New York thing, we want to drive and see a lot of beautiful scenery. So y'all help us out. I'm sure they're going to have some good recommendations.
We did the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, we came back the Blue Ridge Parkway. Now, Jean E. lives in Virginia. Now, Jean, we didn't get to go to, we went to Mount Vernon, but there were so many people there, we didn't have enough time, so that's a thought.
Mount Vernon or Monticello?
Monticello.
Yeah, Monticello.
Was it Monticello? George Washington's? Monticello. Thomas Jefferson. Mount Vernon is George Washington's, isn't it? Well, anyway, Monticello. And it was just too many people there, and so we didn't get to go actually do the tour and everything. So Jean, you tell me if there's anything in Virginia too. So I hope y'all make it to the end of this video so that you can give us some recommendations. But anyway, we're fixing to go.
Recommendation might be cut back on the videos.
Nah, they like my long videos. Yeah, I don't worry about the 15 minutes because they like it. I mean, the people who enjoy hearing us talk are going to listen all the way to the end.
So you're saying the 15-minute rule don't apply to us?
Now, I've got some subscribers that go 30 minutes and I listen to them. So this one's going to be about 23, 24, 25. Something like that. Okay, we love y'all. Hey, we matched today. We actually color coordinated. We're so compatible. We are. I think I'll stay with you.
Really?
Stay with you. Yeah, I kind of like you. 20 years in holding.
I'm a keeper.
You're a keeper, definitely. So be looking for the fall home tour this week too. I've got to do a haul from Hobby Lobby, and I'm almost ashamed to tell you that we're going to Trees and Trends, but we are. So there may be a haul from Trees and Trends.
You just never know.
You never know. We love the holidays, so you just never know with us. So, but anyway, it's been great talking with y'all. If we do something else today, I may do a separate video. You never can tell. But I love y'all. You love them. Love you.
Love, peace.
Chicken grease.
Chicken grease.
Bye.